Hello, everyone. This is Logan Wagner and Zach Montgomery, and we're going to be talking about the case of Patricia Lorraine Barnes. The researchers for all our information will be presenting are Zach, Rex, and Arwen. The Kitsap County Police received a call in August of 1995 that a woman had been found dead in a ditch. First responders secured the scene, noticing a strange detail. The woman's body had been covered partially by a sleeping bag with an unknown foliage scattered on it. Fingerprint analysis determined the woman was 61-year-old Patricia Lorraine Barnes. The cause of death was 2 gunshots behind her left ear. 3 cigarettes were found on the road. DNA was found on just one of the cigarettes and on the sleeping bag, but no matches were found in the database. Eventually, the case turned cold from a lack of leads and new cases that had to be investigated. The murder was chalked up to being the work of the Spokane serial murderer, even though Patricia didn't fit the victimology. The case was reopened in April of 2021, as the Kitsap police were reopening their older cases with hope of new technology finally solving them. The DNA testing was more advanced than when the crime was committed, so they sent the DNA from the cigarette to a laboratory in Seattle. The following month, they got their results back. This excluded the Spokane serial murderer, identified in the later years as Robert Lee Yates. In actuality, the DNA matched no one in the database. Now, at a dead end, the police turned to profiling the DNA. The sketch was drawn based off of the genes found in the DNA. The profile was broadcast across Seattle and Kitsap, but this also led to a case of no leads. Kitsap police then turned to a psychological profile, leading them to medical records. No results were found in Kitsap, but finally, police got a break when a medical facility in Seattle has matching DNA. The perpetrator was identified as Keith Crone. He had previously been convicted of first-degree theft and second-degree kidnapping. Police went to arrest him, but found out he'd actually died back in 2016. Him and his neighbor were setting up a TV when the antenna electrocuted him. His neighbor lived with minor burns, but Crone died on site. Investigators suspected that Crone, after killing Barnes, took a 30-minute smoke break over her dead body before covering her with the sleeping bag and the foliage from his trunk. No trial was ever held, but this case was finally closed.